I know you're hyped too because Black Friday is already on its way. Hey, let's go, baby. We are going to be talking about and predicting the possible units and or banners that could be arriving for Halloween, Black Friday, the second year anniversary of the Dragon Ball Super Broly, Christmas, the 2.5 year anniversary, and even the possible units for the third, fourth, and fifth year of Dragon Ball Legends. You do have to keep in mind that there are literally hundreds of potential options of units that could be chosen to be freaking come into the game for these holidays and celebrations. To begin with, Halloween. Although it hasn't been celebrated in the game before, what's stopping them from celebrating it now, man? Nothing. Nothing is stopping them. So we could be getting a Super Boo, Buff Boo, and or Kid Boo, as well as a transforming Boo for Halloween. So Boo would act as a trick and a raid boss event as a treat that gives you 1000 CC. Do you get it? Trick or treat. The event could be where we collect candy and trade it for items, not adventures though. Now, seeing as how the Type Regeneration already has multiple Zenkai units like Type Yellow Demon King Piccolo, Type Red Perfect Form Cell, and Type Green Obese Majin Buu at their disposal, as well as a still new Red Perfect Form Cell from the LF Majin Vegeta banner, this Buu would be the first villain to be added on the Legends Road team. It would definitely make sense since Regeneration already has so many cancerous and good units, and he would buff the two tags Powerful Opponent and Legends Road. He'd definitely be a character welcomed by the community since he would be free to play friendly, and since we haven't gotten a Legends Road unit in a while. Especially since once again, he'd be the first villain on the roster for the Legends Road tag. Now, on to Black Friday. For the last 2 years, it's had a tie with the themes of Future and the Goku Black arc. It wouldn't be surprising at all if we got a repeat of that. We could obviously be getting a legendary finish Super Saiyan 2 Rage Trunks, or maybe even a legendary finish transforming Super Saiyan Rose. However, the more appropriate Legends Limited unit would be a Trunks. Accompanying units alongside him would be Corrupted Zamasu and the transforming Rose. Trunks would obviously buff the tags Future, Vegeta Family, or Hyper Saiyan. Corrupted Zamasu could buff the tags Powerful Opponent, God Key, Future, Regeneration, and Hyper Saiyan. Transforming Super Saiyan Rose could buff the tags God Key, Future, Saiyans, and Powerful Opponent. It would definitely make sense for these three to be arriving on Black Friday. LF Trunks would make sense because he wasn't the LF for this anniversary, but Fuzamatsu was on the banner this anniversary. So chronologically wise, Fuzamatsu would then become Corrupted Zamasu, and then Trunks would fight Zamasu and finish him with his LF. Corrupted Zamasu would be on the banner because he fought Rage Trunks, and even the possibility of a dual unit of Trunks and Vegeta. And then Rose would be on the banner because, I mean, he's a pure badass, man. Come on. This would definitely make the tag Future one of the top teams in the game. The only color that that team really needs is the green, because although they do have that first form Cell, I mean, who really summoned on that banner to get him? He is definitely not a unit that a lot of people have summoned for, so it would make sense that they get a green. They have multiple options for every color but green. For their blues, they have one of the most cancerous units, Vegito Blue, and transforming Super Saiyan Trunks. For their purples, they have Fusamasu and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. For their reds, they have the pure badass Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black and Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And for their yellows are Super Saiyan Rage Trunks and Zenkai base form Goku Black. They could deliver these units to this team and not touch this team again for about 6 months, since they would easily become meta. The hyperdimensional co-op boss would be against Corrupted Zamasu, and there would also be a rising battle called the Blood of Rose against transforming Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Equally important, our prediction is that with the second year anniversary of the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie coming around. Now, as much as we want to see Gogeta Blue enter Legends, it just won't happen. There are a couple of the most hype characters ever of all the series released in the same year. Think about that. a couple of the most hyped characters of all the series released the same year. No, not only would a lot of players not be too fond of that, including myself, but it would also be an extremely terrible move business wise. So we should not be surprised if we do not get units for the Broly movie anniversary this year. However, we could at least be getting something a bit more minor, like a login bonus or story event tied to the movie. To end on this prediction, we will be seeing a celebration tied to the Broly movie next year. So we're not going to be celebrating the Broly movie this year. Moving on from discussing the Broly movie, for Christmas and the 2.5 year anniversary. They've combined both these dates before, so they'll do the same this year. For last Christmas, we received the Super Saiyan 4s, and players are saying that we could be expecting a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, as this would make sense chronologically wise in the anime. Other units that would be on the banner are a new transforming Omega Shenron, a new transforming Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, some of the other Shadow Dragons, and a new Pan. Gogeta could buff Saiyans, Fusion Warriors, and GT. Omega and the other Shadow Dragons could buff Powerful Opponent, Shadow Dragon, and GT. Vegeta would obviously buff Saiyans, GT, and Vegeta family. Although it would be quite rare to see such hype characters released the same year, so that's why I'm thinking we won't be getting him, but other not as hype but still hype enough characters for Christmas and the 2.5 year anniversary. Now, we are going to be talking about a year worth of time from now. The anniversary in 2021, the 3rd year anniversary. We could be seeing Gogeta Blue. It would make sense since this year we get Vegeta Blue, and then next year we get Gogeta Blue. So that is our 5th prediction. Obviously, units that could run alongside him would be a new base form Broly, a new legendary Super Saiyan Broly, a new Whis, and a dual unit of Goku and Vegeta. Gogeta Blue could buff the tags God Ki, Saiyans, Fusion Warrior, and sagas from the movies. Base form Broly would just simply buff Saiyans, Powerful Opponent, and the sagas from the movies tag. The legendary Super Saiyan Broly would just buff the same tags as the other ones. The Whis could support God Ki, Powerful Opponent, and sagas from the movies. The reason why I say Powerful Opponent is because do you remember when Vegeta and Goku were training against Whis? That's why. Goku and Vegeta as a dual unit would buff God Ki, Saiyans, and sagas from the movies. However, if Gogeta Blue does not release during the 3rd year anniversary of the game, then he will be released on the 3rd anniversary of the Broly movie. They could combine it with Christmas and the 3.5 year anniversary. They've combined multiple celebrations before, once again, so it would not be surprising at all if they did the same this year. It would be a terrible move business-wise to release the banner on November 14th, which is when it was released in Japan, seeing as how it's only 13 days before Black Friday. December 14th is when it was released in the US. Although it's not as close to Christmas, it's still only like less than a week away from Christmas. I mean, less than a week away, less than 2 weeks away from Christmas. So they can just put them together and it would be, they would be combining Christmas, New Year's, and the anniversary of the Broly movie into one big mega celebration. Moreover, 2 years worth of time from now, 2022, we would have reached the 4th year anniversary. By then, we would have received pretty much every major character from the majority of all the series: Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, and Dragon Ball GT. From those 4 series, there would probably only be a few more hype units that would have been reserved by Legends that would be able to come to the game, as well as them saving some of the other movies they have not touched for later. We would then completely move on to Dragon Ball Super, or at least just see a lot more Dragon Ball Super units than any other unit from any other series from there on out. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, by the 4th year Dragon Ball Legends has been out, we're going to now be expecting a lot of characters from the Dragon Ball Super series. So That whole year leading up to the fourth year, it could be themed around the Universal Tournament of Power. It would be a LF Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku fighting a new transforming Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, or him fighting the Pride Troopers. However, more realistically, it would be Goku and the Pride Troopers. Goku would buff a new tag, Tournament of Power and Sun Family. The Pride Troopers that would accompany him on the banner would be Jiren, Toppo, Dispo, and other Pride Troopers as extremes. They would buff the tag's powerful opponent, the new tag, Tournament of Power, and another new tag, Universe 11. For the big 5th year anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends, 2023. At this point in time, we would have already received every character from every series besides Dragon Ball Super, because you have to keep in mind, in Dragon Ball Super, there are hundreds of characters and multiple variations of each character that can be units in the game. For example, we have Super Saiyan God Goku. At some point in time, they could release a God Goku that can transform into Super Saiyan Blue. Another example that will become true is in the future, a base form Vegito that turns Super Saiyan Blue. Dokkan has an example of that, and Dokkan has even more examples of that. There will only be a few more movies that Legends has not touched still or not completely covered yet. So they would still be able to release units from there. The unit for the 5th year anniversary, they would be centered around LF Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku and Full Power Jiren, truly saving the best for last. Since it would be 2023, the Dragon Ball Super manga, Moro Arc manga, would have been finished by Akira and have been animated as well by Toei. And other movies about Dragon Ball would have been released. So after the 5th year anniversary, we could begin to start seeing the characters from the Moro arc be released into Legends. And then finally, we would begin to expect and receive units from the mangas, games, and so on, like Hakai Goku, Super Saiyan Goku Black, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and others like that. But hey, you already know what time it is. We back in this bit. Have a nice rest of your day, yo.
Let's kick this into high gear! I'm not losing to you! Stand back! Damn it! Let's do this! How's that? Let's do Come on! Can't you take this a bit more? All right! Come on! Give me all you got! Yeah!
giving out knuckle sandwiches. Huh? Coming at ya! No! Ha! I win! Yeah! That's right, I won!